Hey everybody, it's Dr. Volk, and at long last, I'm finally doing a drawing video. Um, Before we get into the speed paint, I'm going to show you, um, I'm going to format my videos a lot differently than other YouTubers, so I can be a bit more, out there. I'm going to show you, in real time, my actual drawing process, and then, and only then, I will get into the speed paint aspect, where you can see me color it in time lapse. But if you're one of those jerks who are like, hey, I don't want to see you draw, just get onto the speed painting, then click the time down below on your screen. Just go ahead and skip that, because you're not gonna like it. And I take a while to draw, I think. So I have 3 pencils right here, and yeah. So for my first ever drawing video, okay, maybe not my first ever drawing video, but my first ever speed paint, first ever decent drawing video, I'm going to draw my my own mascot, Volk. Remember Volk? I'm sure you remember Volk. He's in the thumbnail of almost every video I have. Since Bonanza Brothers. No, since the animatic, he's in almost every video. I cannot speak today. Since the first animatic, he's been in nearly every thumbnail of all my videos. So first of all, I'm just gonna draw a circle, because why not? Circles are awesome. I'm gonna try to make him as dynamic as I possibly can, but with this pose at least. I don't always do this. I started a long time ago, so I'm just gonna give him a little nice curved spine, because spines are because surprise, spines are curved. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that spines are not stiff? I'm gonna try and... Ah, frick. Okay. Looks like I'm moving to this pencil. Please bear with me as I erase, because frankly, I erase a lot. I'm not one of those pretty perfect artists who can always fricking draw the right line at the right fricking time. Dang it, Nautica Williams, how do you do that? Oh, wait, my paper's crooked. That should be a lot better. A lot better. A lot better. This is me trying to draw a good enough body. And failing horribly, as I usually do. I will turn the page a lot, because, hey, I'm a realistic artist. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those picture-perfect artists that you see all the time on your YouTube feed. Mark Curley has an excuse for it. He's been drawing for over 30 years. So he's an actual professional. Let's just try and don't want to make his hips too thick. He's a very small guy, Volk. He's only like 4'3". That's right. He's 4'3". That's his official canon. So yeah, I think he's actually a midget. No, I'm sorry, that would be offensive. I think they prefer little people. If you're a midget, tell me. What do you prefer, midget, little people? What term do you prefer? Besides, just people. I mean, for your size. Personally, I think tall people are just like tall people. I don't know. Well, these are terrible arm folds, but I really don't care. So, my retro anime style. I have a 60s anime style. I prefer. I'm experimenting with the 60s anime. So, yeah, I'll be trying to use everything right here. And, my 60s anime style, that will explain the speed paint that will come later on, as I may not do very much shading. For the sole fact that, back in the 60s, shading wasn't really a top priority. And that was good, because in the backgrounds, you'd always have to shade the backgrounds, but the characters themselves, you didn't have to shade them too much. Especially because, well, you had to color. Everything was painted on cells back then. And since everything was painted on cells back then, you didn't want to make it harder for yourself. You only shaded when you absolutely had to. Well, let's just, let's give him those little classic C-shaped eyes. And, let's give him an adorable eyelash. Adorable 60s style eyelash. Now let's give him a little expression right now. We're going to have him looking up. Don't worry, it'll all be fixed in the speed paint. And then you can decide which one you would think is better. The actual drawing or the speed paint drawing. Or the speed paint colored version. You can decide once you see both versions. 9 minutes in. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that, folks. We'll have that under control. There we are. Perfect. So, let's get his hairstyle down. So, Volk has a nice, round, fluffy hairstyle. Don't ask how he got this hair this way. I really don't know. Hair gel, maybe? I don't know. He has a cute little button right there. Wow, that looks awful. Well, I'm gonna go look at his reference again, which luckily for me I have right here. Yep. I'll be editing this video extensively. And, yeah, so let's give him a little tuft of hair right there. And he just has a little tuft of hair back there, because why not? And of course, what we cannot forget, his trademark tiny, tiny, tiny hat at the top of this thing. At the top of his head. He just has a hat at the top of his head. Human Volk has always had that hat at the top of his head. Always. Even back when it was just a Rinmaru creation. Back in early 2015. You probably can't hear me. I hope I can get the audio nice and awesome and loud and in post editing. So now for his outfit. His outfit, Volk is a strangely formal guy. So he has a little ribbon right here. And he wears a little vest right here. I have never been good at drawing this vest. Never. Especially this part right here. I've just not been good at drawing that. And let's just give him little lines for shoes. Let's edit this out just a bit more. I don't know if that's better or worse. It's probably worse. Yeah, it is worse. A lot worse. I'm not very good at drawing under these conditions. I need to learn to keep the paper stiff. We'll keep the paper stiff. And just sign it. And there we are. There's my first good, decent recorded drawing. I hope I didn't move the camera around too much. And I will see you guys I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's move on to the awesome speed paint. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys later.